Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jawad. In this short video, I'm going to talk about a condition, a pre-diabetic condition, insulin resistance, that the end stage is diabetes. Now, when my patients ask me, how do I become a diabetic, a type 2 diabetic? Well, the easiest answer is, it takes 5 to 10 years for your body to become, for you to become a type 2 diabetic. However, before that happened, you were in a pre-diabetic state and also you're insulin resistant. So, what does that mean? Well, the function of insulin secreted by the pancreas is to shunt the primary fuel source, glucose, into the cell. So insulin drives the fuel into the cell. The problem is when you have too much glucose in the body, okay, insulin again acts as an escort to drive the glucose into the cell. So when the cell is full, it shuts the door. Now the glucose is blocked. So now you have a buildup of glucose in your system, blood sugar, and it sends a signal to the pancreas to secrete more insulin. Why? Because now the cell is insulin resistant. It's full. It can't take any more in. The problem is that when you're insulin resistant, it sends a signal to the pancreas, and now it's going to shunt out 5 to 7 more times insulin into your system, and this is not good. Now, again, what happens when you become insulin resistant, the cell is blocked, and then now the cell is starved. Because, again, the nutrients aren't getting into the cell. Now, there's a lot of symptoms involved in insulin resistance. However, the number one, the best indicator that you are becoming insulin resistant / pre-diabetic is you're not satisfied after meals. If you just can eat more and eat more and eat more, most likely you're in a pre-diabetic insulin resistant stage. You are not satisfied after a meal. So there's many symptoms of being a pre-diabetic. Is one, increased thirst, blurry vision, new dark patches, weight loss, cuts that won't heal, extreme fatigue, gum inflammation, also frequent urination. These are all 8 symptoms that you may be pre-diabetic in an insulin-resistant phase. Now, when you're taking blood work, this is what I always recommend. How do you test this? Well, the blood work, you always want an A1C, which measures, again, the average blood sugar over the course of the past 90 days, and also a fasting glucose test. A fasting glucose test, the numbers you want to be lower than 100 milligrams per deciliter. Okay? Anywhere between 100 to 125 indicates you're pre-diabetic. Now, if you're a type 2 diabetic, okay, or if you're hovering around the pre-diabetes insulin resistance, my goal to the patients is control with diet, decrease the sugar. Because how do you get this? Too much sugar and carbohydrates. So you want to decrease the sugar, first and foremost, and also, too, you want to exercise. Exercise is very important because what that's going to do, exercise, whether it be walking or weight training or any type of exercise out there, you're going to actually utilize more of the sugar into the muscles for energy. Also, too, the main thing you want to change in your diet is you want to add fat. You want to decrease the sugar and add the good dietary fats, avocados, coconuts, almonds, and that nature. Okay, because why? Because fat doesn't release insulin from the pancreas. You'll decrease the insulin, you'll become less insulin resistant, and this is going to take, I always tell my patients, just relax, it's going to take anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks for your body to start to notice, because this didn't happen overnight. So, hope you enjoyed the video, pre-diabetes, insulin resistance. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jawad. Hey, over the last couple of years, my YouTube channel has grown tremendously, and I can only appreciate it the viewers who subscribe. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button to get the first up-to-date videos, or you could always Google my name, Dr. Jinaan Jawad, and you could go to my JDoc Real Minute page. Again, if you hit the subscribe button, you'll get the most up-to-date videos, and thanks everybody who's watching. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.